House Joint Resolution 757, which provides for television coverage of legislative sessions, expresses the sense of the General Assembly that TV coverage of the sessions of the House and the Senate should be provided to public and private broadcasting interests for transmission to the citizens of the Commonwealth. This is brought in the spirit of open government and sunshine. It also includes a resolution that no public funds shall be expended. And I should note that on your docket today, we also have House Resolution 47 and House Resolution 45 that provide measures addressing the same subject.
Thank you.
Senator Griffin.
Mr. Speaker, I do think that the Chairman of Appropriations makes a good point. I don't know what Minnesota and Alaska do as far as their session lengths, but I would note that in the resolution specifically refers to California and Pennsylvania, both of which have full-time legislatures. And one of the difficulties you have is that when you put things on TV, people do tend to talk more because they want everybody back home to think they're running the place. And so as a plural, I would also substitute motion.
Second. Substitute motion. All in favor of substitute motion, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no?
No.
Opposed, raise your hand. Okay, the substitute motion agreed to be laid on the table.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you.
Speaker, I have House Resolution 47 that calls for opening the existing webcast of House floor proceedings to the general public. As everyone who works in the building knows, we can already see the live webcast online on our computers of House floor proceedings. And what this would do is simply grant public access to that. I know that Delegate Landis has a similar measure. I wasn't aware that he was doing this when he put his in. The difference between the two measures is I believe that the other measure asks for doing it as a pilot project, and my measure simply says let's do it. But it's simply an open government measure with minimal fiscal impact because we already have the infrastructure in place. It's just opening up to the general public.
Delegate Landis, did you want to talk about your House 1 Resolution 45?
Yes, Mr. Speaker. My resolution is somewhat different than Delegate England in that this would set up a pilot project, if you will, for 1 year to see if it would work, to see if there are concerns of members. And I know that several members have concerns, but it's like a lot of things, until you try it or you see what's going to happen, we don't know whether it would work or not. I think mine is the scaled-back version, if you will, the baby step to see if it is something that would work for Virginia and for the House of Delegates. And Mr. Speaker, I know the subcommittee members have, and the full committee members have some concerns about that, but it seems to me at least a pilot would be the way to go. And it would be controlled, the procedures and how this would be done would be controlled by this committee. And so I trust this committee to do what would be in the best interest for not only the House but the citizens. So.
Mr. Speaker, if I may. Mr. Speaker, given Delegate Landis' resolution on basically the same topic, I would respectfully request that the committee roll my resolution into Delegate Landis'.
Second.
Any discussion on that motion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
Mr. Speaker, I'm anticipating the court subcommittee this evening will last somewhere between 8 and 12 hours based on the number of bills that we have in front of the committee left to do, and this is our last meeting. Anything that lengthens out the 4 sessions is going to push us we're already at a point where we're about to, have to tell you Callahan said add extra time or move forward with active sessions here in Richmond. It's just the back and forth meetings that we have. I just think that the idea that for a part-time legislature is not one that is helpful. Now, if the citizens want us to go full-time, that's a different story. If full-time is perfectly appropriate, it's the way to go. But in trying to get everything done that the people ask us to do in a short period of time, I think it's very difficult. And so I would make the same motion I made on the previous bill, and I would ask that you vote on the second bill.
Is there a second to that motion?
Second.
Mr. Speaker,
I don't think that's debatable. Any, all those in favor of the motion to lay on the table, please say aye.
Aye.